Hello everyone, welcome to Spiritual Guidance 369. Today we are going to read for someone very specific. This is a timeless read. So whenever you find this video, this is applicable to your situation. So let's see what spirit guides have to say today regarding your situation and how can they help you. Right, we have a couple of them here. We have three of them. So Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Star and Sister, follow the voice of your soul. And the third one we have Shape Shifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Beautiful. So we are here actually talking about having a plan or a strategy in place, right, in order to move forward. So this is the female knight, yeah, and in this deck, this brings a fiercely feminine energy, right? The power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. So she is ready to put her plan into action, right? Um, she's ready to go into the battle. So this helps you to move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through the strategies, right? In order to be where we want to be. So these shield maidens worked together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection, right? So we can see here that she has a shield and obviously Ace of Swords as well. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition, right? So take some time to assess what your next steps will be, okay? All great warriors have a plan, right? You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. So having a plan is very important here, okay? Strategize, have a plan. This is the guidance is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, okay? That you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guide support you as you move forward. All right. So not only making plans is important, listening to your voice, listening to your intuition is important as well. Okay. So this is a message that you get directly from your soul, right? So often people have or feel a sense of connectedness, right, when they look up in the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, right? And those are what this card represents. So the star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support, okay, and that your friends from the stars can help you if you're willing to be helped, okay. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. All right. There's a deeper purpose to the human journey, right? Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. Remember that. So you were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe, sending waves of energy to guide you at this point, right? Information, inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but they are the memories, okay? So your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. So you are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up but also uh, help you light up your corner of the world, right? So continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way, and do listen to your heart, okay? Do acknowledge it and work on it. And the last card here we have, if you make plans, right, and follow the guidance what you get within, you will be able to transform your life, right? So This is an opportune time where you can discover gifts as well from within. You need to take your time and focus, on developing whatever strengths, whatever gifts you have, basically, right? And strengths as well. So this is, you know, in shamanic traditions, this shapeshifter, is either an animal that has capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal, right? To go journeying. So if there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in the other worlds. So when you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes, right? And tap into animals' survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. So you may have been through many challenges also, according to this card, but you are in a space of transformation. So changing here into animal, actually, this is signifying, see, from this, his hair, we see this bird is emerging out, right? So this is half animal, half human form, I would say. This is telling you that you have been transforming yourself. The challenges you have been through have made you much stronger, and you're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. So there are opportunities for you to discover, right, and rediscover the gifts and the talents that you were born with. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are, right? You are an amazing soul, so you have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, right, knowing that it will guide you forward. So it's an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal, right? um yeah. All right, so let's see what do we have, in your current situation, and then we'll clarify it further. I'll take another deck. Okay, this is okay. What do we have in your current situation? We have inspiration. So there is something that you are inspired for, there is something in your mind, there is some kind of project, or for which you need a plan, for which you need to have a strategy for, right? Your love, light, wisdom touch the hearts and minds of many. You'll be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing result. That's beautiful. So this is also telling you, in a way, that your gifts are helpful not only to you, to others as well. All right. Okay, I'll keep it that way. Here your third eye is highlighted here, so I'm also seeing that though you have been through many challenges, right, but some of you are in the process of opening a third eye as well, I'm seeing. That's how you're transforming yourself. You have been through many difficult challenges in your life, and you are inspired to do something. Let's see, what do we have in your challenge? Okay, we have in your challenge is regret. There is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it is better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. Beautiful. That's our challenge. Okay, so What's your guidance? There are too many. So what's your guidance? Your guidance is renewal, transformation. That's what we were talking about. Rest, switch off your mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and sense of purpose. So again, this is telling you to go within, to have some time out, to discover your gifts, right? And see how strong you have become now, right? You have grown much stronger. Rejuvenate and rest as well, that's also important. All right, let's see what do we have here in your focus. What are you focusing on? So you are focusing on someone who is dreaming of you. Someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. All right. So I'll keep it that way. And let's see, what do we have in your outcome? Yeah. Okay, in the outcome we have ancient knowledge. There is a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with and feel the love wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. So, again, another transformation card we have got. So, I'm seeing someone really, who is suffering, sorry, who is experiencing some kind of ascension symptoms here, opening of third eye as well. We are seeing, uh, you know, and a very creative person who is discovering difficult, um, discovering some kind of things that were not known to you before, yeah, about yourself. And maybe you have recently discovered some kind of gifts that you want to share with the world, right? But there is some kind of idea or inspiration you are working on, and you want to make it happen. You want to bring it forth, but you have to have a plan and strategy for it. So let's get into tarot and see what this current situation is for you. So we have Eight of Blades, that's Eight of Swords. So you have been thinking for something a lot. So I'm seeing you in helpless situation somehow. You are feeling trapped. This is the mental aspect of yours, right? You have been thinking a lot. Some kind of obstacles you are worried about. A time of feeling helpless and restricted in some way. But that's in your thinking, I would say. It's not actually happening that way in the physical world. So these limitations come not only from yourself but also from outside sources, right? It seems that you will never work out which is from where, but that's how you are perceiving it. But I do see that this is merely a mental thought that has been going on, and this doubt is making you your own worst enemy because you can't trust what is real and what isn't. You may find it helpful to take a step back, right, and write down what you perceive about your situation and then review it later, right? So that's why we have this rest and renewal card as well, where you need to um, switch off your mind, okay, and take some time out and see what this situation is telling you. So miracles, inspiration, and healing result. So there is something which you are not seeing. In traditional tarot, in that card, um, the person is blindfolded. He is not able to see. But certainly the person is able to tap into the intuition, right? You can't see outwards, and your thoughts are not letting you see that opportunities, that positivity. But certainly you can tap into your intuition and you can see really what's going on. So again, free will is playing role here, and I do see these white flowers here. To me they are, it's purity, it's innocence, in some way, and there is a potential of growth in this inspiration that you have. But it's just that you need to remove that blindfold, and you have nine of coins underneath. So this is amazing. This is nine of pentacles, a person who is financially free, a person who is independent, a person who knows his worth. So possibly there is some situation that you have been thinking um, for it, and you don't know how to move forward. So we also see here some kind of collaboration happening here, some kind of teamwork happening here. Possibly if it's a professional situation, then there is something that you can work on, and you can collaborate with different people, to make this happen, whatever idea you have in your mind. Because whatever you were working before was not serving you, right? And 10 of swords, now this has come to end, so this is beginning of something new. Even miracles can happen as well, that's what this thing is saying. Probably you were disappointed, you were disheartened regarding some things, and you have been having those negative belief patterns which are not letting you to move on. Yeah. So that's what your situation is right now. Let's see, what do we have in your challenge? But you have support around, right? You have help around. In star ancestor, that card also says that if you are that kind of a person, who looks at the stars and really feel that there is some connection to it, right? So ancestors, your guides, they are helping you, right? You're not alone in this. Remember that. There are too many. What's challenge? Okay, in challenge we have magician. This is a beautiful card here, you see, these are all the spine bones, right, which is making infinity circle here. Sorry, I mean infinity sign. This is this card is ruled by Mercury. It's a Gemini card. I usually don't go by signs, but sometimes I prefer to mention them. um so this signifies the manifestation energy, the focus energy, the spiritual power, right, the determination, the problem solving power, right? So again, in this card, it's written there is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life. Okay, so if you think that you could have changed something and you have regret about it, then you can certainly change the situation and turn it in your favor. So your challenge is that you're regretting about something, you are looking into the past, right? Some kind of negative beliefs have kept you stuck. um So, magician card in this deck is the first of the bridges, between the spiritual spirit realm and the physical realm, right? So its energy encourages you to become the architect of your own life. So you can certainly change the situation. So especially when you have the support of the universe. So be prepared to channel confidence, right? You can accomplish greatness. So again, you have all the tools at your disposal. You make things happen. Infinity again, emphasizing here the vastness, the limitlessness, right? Um, of the possibilities that are available. The only thing is you have to remove this blindfold and get out of this negative belief pattern or any regret that has kept you stuck, right? Because you can work on that situation, and if you have something new in your mind, if you're inspired to do something, maybe if you're inspired to take action in that situation, you can certainly do that. And if you have some kind of project, some kind of new idea, that can work as well, right? So there is no, you have been thinking through it, you have been disappointed, and you are not letting it go. So we can't stay in that energy for long, right? Underneath we have five of cups. So this is certainly saying the same things that we have been talking about here, that this is something that you can't stay in this energy for long. This is boredom, this is discontent. You have to forgive and forget someone in order to move on. If you want to correct something, do it, because you have all the support of the universe. Yeah, let's see what do we have in guidance again. Okay, we have a couple of them. We have Hierophant, and we do have Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. So these are very, auspicious cards in the deck. So Wheel of Fortune is, you don't know how it will turn and where it's going to stop. It may stop in the area of your emotions, it may stop in the area of your creative passions, it may stop in the area of your thinking. you know um, it may stop in the area of some of your financial aspect. So we are not sure when this wheel is gonna stop, right? But this change is certainly happening. So if you keep trying to hold this, the way these hands are coming out and trying to hold this, if you hold this, then you are stopping it to turn. Okay. So the guidance is that certainly there is a change on the horizon. Things are turning, right? Let them turn out. Go with the flow, and have some guidance, of ancestors, of elders, right, who are there to support you. Listen to your voice of your soul, what you actually want, right? This is a transformation period we are going through. No doubt it's very difficult, but you need to remember how far you have come, how stronger you have become, right? And how many lessons you have learned till now from those situations. So some things are destined, right? It's karma here. So those things had happened. No one had control over it. But if you have some regrets in your mind and you want to correct them, certainly do that. Yeah. So things are certainly changing, and there is a chance of growth. There is a chance of abundance, fertility, I do see, right? So leaves symbolize, see how clear they are in this card. They symbolize the growth, the rebirth, right, that you have been going through. And, there is a saying, turning over a new leaf. So you can turn over a new leaf here. You can certainly do anything, whatever resonates with your soul, whatever, because the guidance is there, support is there. You are not alone here. Yeah. And these are heart shaped leaves, I'm sensing. So if this is your heart situation, right, that you are in right now, there is a, it's a symbol of love, compassion, and spirituality, I would say. Yeah. And Okay, I'm also seeing love for humanity for some of you here, very spiritual beings who are working for humanity. Possibly you have some kind of skills that, or some kind of gifts that you can serve people, right? Okay, so let's see what do we have in your focus. So you have Two of Cups, Five of Rods. So there has been some conflicting situation in your love matters, so someone is dreaming of you and you are connecting with them telepathically. So again, that we spoke about here, if this is a love situation, there is a chance of growth, right? If you want to mend some things that happened in the past, forgive and forget and move on and invest into this. And if you are after something new, right, there is a potential of new relationship as well, or new some project, some new energy I'm feeling here. Yeah. um Five of Wands, signifies some kind of conflict, disagreements, that have happened. Some dominant personalities, maybe, there were some fights, some disagreements, that created, difficult situation in your relationship. That's why you are in that stuck energy right now, in Eight of Swords energy. You have been thinking through it, and someone has been dreaming about it. So there is a connection here, but it's important to let go of the past. It's important to forgive and forget. Again, I would reiterate here. um, for others of you, I'm sensing that there is a potential of someone new coming in, because this is the ending as well. I'm seeing you have been going through some kind of transformation and experiencing rebirth, right? So things are growing, and things are leveling up. So something new also I'm seeing, you are manifesting something new energies in your life, right? So underneath we have death, so it's ending. That confirms, it's ending. So some chapter of your life has been ended here. um and again, this is a card of change as well. Wheel of Fortune, this card is representing ending, change, transformation as well. So this is confirming the transformation you are experiencing. So this will lead to new possibilities. You have Magician, right? So let it go, whatever happened, because staying in this energy will not serve you. Okay, there is new love as well. I'm saying you will have someone um, that will give you the emotional fulfillment, right? The things you are looking in a relationship. But if something is being ended, then let it go. And if you have regret to mend some things up, you want to forgive, forget, right? Or you want to give it a closure, however it works for you, then do that. Yeah. Let's see what do we have in your outcome. Okay, we have Star. Okay, we have more. We have Knight of Coins, we have Star, and we have Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is again saying that you need to rest, rejuvenate, give time to yourself, right? Heal, meditate, do those spiritual practices, because we are in a phase of a transformation that will help you to discover the gifts as well. All the answers lie within, right? That's what Star Ancestor is saying. So Star Ancestor is actually highlighting both cards here, by telling you to go within and also listen to your inner voice as well. So these cards are highlighting here that you are going through a phase of healing. Yeah. No, um, this bone here is reminding me of the coccyx, of the last bones that we have in our spinal cord. So, That bone actually, this is the bigger bone I'm seeing here. So I'm thinking about the base of the skull. In this read, I'm thinking as if that that we are connected to the planet, and as well as being able to receive energy from the planet, right? So if you are able to let that circulate through your body, right, it's coming in a circle. So if you let that energy circulate, especially through your heart, you'll have a sense of intrinsic self-worth. Okay, also you'll have a sense of being valuable, because you are certainly valuable here, right? So the earth needs all 8 billion people, 8 billion of us to do our thing. We form we are the puzzles of the whole picture here. So even if one puzzle is not performing well or is not fulfilling its purpose, that picture cannot be completed, right? So we are part of a puzzle here. So that's why we came here, and it needs that for the overall evolution of the planet itself, the consciousness of the planet and the consciousness of everyone on it. So we are valuable, certainly. Your gifts are valuable, and your skills are very much needed by the world. For some of you, I'm sensing here this. And if you keep working on spirituality, your material abundance will certainly will follow you. So also, so when we are not paying attention to ourselves, right, and spine maintains the balance of a body, right, and we don't have that balance, in thoughts, in everything, right? So we might embody some lack, a sense of doubting our intrinsic self-worth, as you are unwinding that theme might come into play, somehow in your life, if you have that kind of self-doubt, what we see here in Eight of Swords. um um these vertebrae seem, to me, to be part of the neck, right? So the bottom of the neck is about that that goes with the part of us that knows what feels true, right for us. Yeah, so that's what we were talking in those cards before. um we were connected with that part. We were able to express what feels true and right in any given moment. Also, we are able to honor the part of us, you know the vulnerable parts of us that have needs. So when we say yes, when we mean yes, and when can we say no, we mean no. Okay, so this helps to manage our boundaries that enable us to honor the parts of us that have needs in the given moment, in any given moment, without having any feeling of shame, right? And I'm sensing that some of you have that shame, the past regrets as well. So there might be things that happened when you were young that did not make you just feel right. So as no one around you tried to acknowledge it, and we assumed that there must be something wrong with this part, of me that knows or feels like this doesn't feel right. So then it starts, the pinching that off involves holding tension in that part of our spine. So all I'm saying is, it's about honoring the parts of us that have needs, about connecting with that what feels true and right. Okay, and we should be able to express it. So the star cards actually brings hope, optimism, the healing energy as well in your current situation, right? This meditation, taking some time out, rejuvenation, this is all part of your transformation that's happening right now. Okay, that would be the outcome of this. And there is something long term that you have been doing, right? There is some offer as well, you know, that has long term success, long term rewards. Okay, and also this purple here color to me, you know, signify the prophecy, the higher power which is into play, and you are protected. You know, there are double circles here. So I'm seeing your aura is protected, you know, and you certainly have uh, help from the universe. So do not forget that. So there is a potential of you know, this new thing, the inspiration you have about, you can bring into practice. You need to have a plan, strategize properly, and you know, there is a long-term success in your financial matters as well, I'm seeing. But there are some kind of you know, the things that you have to let go in order to move forward. Yeah, and address those negative aspects of yours, the negative pattern of thinking, the negative beliefs that are holding you back. Okay, let's have the final messages from angels for your future. And let's see what guidance we have. Okay, let's have a couple of them. Okay. So we have here the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So this is what this card has been saying. Have plans, move forward with confidence. Yeah, strategize. Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So again, plan next steps. So it's saying the same thing that we have been talking about. Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all the hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. That's beautiful. And Six of Winter. So positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. This could be for some of you, right? After this uh, period of change, we have Wheel of Fortune here, so can bring a lot of changes as well, right? You can literally move as well to a new place. Maybe if this new project is you know, offering you some new job, so can play in different ways for you. So I hope this read was helpful to you and has given you guidance, right, regarding the steps to take ahead. So I wish you all the best, and please like, comment and share, and also let me know if this really resonated with you. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.